you are a tall lady and you have a fat ass, a strong mind,
and a career,
and a big heart.
Yeah. And you know Jesus. If you know Jesus.
And you know Jesus.
And you don't put your hair in the sink.
You don't put your hair.
And you don't put your
clean your hair up.
Sleep with your eyes closed.
Yep.
And do not just breathe normal, bitch. All right. and we got a man for you. Welcome to the Love and Comedy Podcast, where two stand-up comics talk pursuing love while pursuing a career in stand-up comedy. Twist! Your comedian hosts happen to be married. I'm one of your hosts, Aurora Singh.
And I'm your other host, Drew Schaefer. Our theme for today is Short Kings in Comedy, which I hate. Aurora wrote this title.
I did.
I am 5'9". A doctor wrote it on paperwork. I am average.
Move on.
Our guest for today is a self-proclaimed short king.
Yes.
He tours nationally. He's been in movies, TV shows, commercials, you name it. He can even sell you a house.
Yeah.
So if you're in the market, this is your guy.
Or
Please.
cocaine.
Yes.
Whatever
hit
you
him
want.
up for whatever your needs are.
So please welcome our guest today, Steph Sanders, everybody.
Steph Sanders. What? The short king himself, the OG.
I like the short king. I like that. I embrace that.
Yes. Oh my God. And you can sell us a house, and you just started DJing.
Yeah. DJ at your open house. Yeah.
You're just getting all the
ladies. Sell you
ladies.
the house, at the open house, DJ it, and do your comedy there. And see your comedy. Whatever.
Literally the whole package.
The whole
Steph Sanders
package.
is the whole package.
Yeah, interest rates are rising, and we're not talking about the loan interest rates.
That's right.
People are going to be buying these houses. They're
That's
going to
right.
be throwing parties. It's going to be great.
The ladies are the interest rate is going, get it?
That
the interest
too.
rate. Okay. You know, it's funny when I have to explain it.
Do you want me to say it and it'll be funnier?
Yeah.
I like that.
Drew and I are a short king, tall queen couple, and Steph is also a short king with the confidence to handle a whole ass redwood.
Yeah.
So we asked Steph to come on today and help us answer some questions about that dynamic. And since you tour, giving some insight to road life, let's get started.
Yeah. So we are the Love and Comedy Podcast. So let's start with love.
Yeah.
Give us a quick recap of your lifelong love journey so far since you started comedy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
Since you started.
Started comedy, and I made sure I was single because I knew I was about to be huge, and I was going to pull all these girls on the road.
Yep.
And they said you end up having a mini relationship in all your road places, some places. So I made sure I was single, and so dated, and did the damn thing. Realized that was lonely as hell. That was bad advice. So then I dated in the industry. I was in LA, dated an actress. Yeah, she should remain nameless, but she was a known actress. I was not. I was a co-starred on the show, and for some reason she took an interest in me, and we dated.
You're a catch.
Yeah.
You're a
Well,
catch.
I mean, she didn't know that. I just thought I was cute. I had big feet. Whatever. So we dated for a second, and from there it's just been dating. And then I eventually, like now I'm year 17. Year 13, 14, I met someone, got engaged, married, divorced in the same month.
That's
Same year. Close enough. And now I'm dating, and now I'm narrowing it down again because I do want to be married at some point, very soon, shortly, get it out there. But I got to find all these qualities in one woman, so now I got a few to pick from.
Okay, so you have the dating pool literally in your phone.
In my phone.
Yeah. And now you're the bachelor, just handing out the rose to the one.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So you were married for a month?
And I was married we were married for technically 7 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the technically.
7 months.
Yeah.
It
Technically,
was over.
okay.
It's
Is this
early
the
on,
one
yeah.
that you were saying she left after, or you guys broke up after
once I got back into comedy, I met her not in comedy. I met her in my professional life as a principal and educator, administrator, and stuff like that. Very professional career, and she was with that because she was in the same career field. And then I got back into comedy. She's like, I'm out. I can't. Yeah.
She
when
thought
she saw me in comedy and saw my light go on, and then saw people had a reaction to me, she's like, I can't deal with it.
Wow.
So
what could she
turned
not
off
deal
immediately.
with? What could she not deal with? The fans, the late nights,
Everything, all of it.
the alcohol.
She didn't want that. She would not really alcohol. She just didn't want that life. She was like, there are certain people who like, we meet people all the time at the comedy shows like, I haven't been to a comedy show in 5 years, or this is my first comedy show.
Yeah.
Those people they just live a regular life and without comedy, but we can't imagine it, right?
Right.
Never.
No.
She's like, I don't want this for myself. And entertainment,
And she wasn't willing to ride with you with all that. She was just like, I want the 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, quiet life, pop out some kids.
Well, I will say before that she dated a music producer who showed her he did her wrong. And he showed her all the wrong sides of the business, so that I had to make up, basically I am paying for his mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. She brought in all the baggage, and you were supposed, and you were like, you don't need that with me. And she was like, no, I have it though. I'm going to check it.
Yep.
Yep. It's with me. I'm carrying it. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Her loss.
Yeah.
So what's your relationship status right now?
I am I would
Complicated?
say I'm single with intentions. That's what I am. I'm
okay.
Single with intentions. So I'm dating with intentionality. I have, like I said, I got this list. Everybody has what they want in their partner, right? Their mate. So I have what I want in a woman. But right now I have 3 women with like all of it together. So I'm looking for one of them to like go move ahead and have more of the attributes I want. So if I got a list of 10 things, they each have 3, 4,
Okay.
5 at the most. So I want them to, add to their repertoire.
Do you think that one is going to step up and get
That's
all
what
of
I
them?
want. That's what I
But do you
want.
think it's going to actually happen? Or do you think you're going to have to find another one that's like, oh, they have the whole package?
I don't want to have to do that at this point because I put a lot of time and investment into these 3. Right?
Okay. And money.
And thank you.
Yep.
And so,
Been there.
right, economic status great.
Yeah.
And so I need them one to step up.
Okay.
I might have to also lower mine a little bit, my expectations, and be like, I can deal with this and we can build this.
I just heard this, like, well, I didn't just heard, I watched a TikTok maybe like a year ago. Okay. And I saw that it's like a European mindset to have your wife or your husband and then have mistresses or side pieces. It's like a European thing because of it's in their mind. It is unrealistic to expect your partner to be every
Everything.
single thing that you need
Yeah.
to be your best friend, your therapist, your lover, your parent, your caregiver, your, everything. Because in their mind, they're like, I don't want someone to expect me to do all of that. That's too much. And so maybe you're just like kind of going down that road where you're like, I just maybe need to have a main boo.
Polygamy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would explain why
open
Europeans,
marriage,
polygamy and all that stuff goes, and they like the swinger thing came from Europe and things of that nature. That would explain it. But I really want somebody to step up. But if they can't, I mean, I'm okay with a couple, and I'll tell them about each other so they know.
Okay.
You're Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and
Do
Sunday.
you tell them their days of the week?
Yeah. And
No, Steph.
that's
But
what I'm
they're
have to do.
accepting of it?
I gotta have a schedule. I gotta, because otherwise it's awkward. You both come the same day, or you both want to do something the same day. Then I gotta choose. Then you choose over me, and you like, I know you like her better. No, it's your day.
and they're accepting of it. They're chill with it, or
Well, they don't know that.
Okay, see that?
Okay.
Insight.
You've never, you've never
I
said.
I have it in my calendar.
Okay. So they don't know. So like Tiffany, we'll just give her a name. Tiffany doesn't know she's Monday, Wednesday,
Right,
Saturday.
No, she just happens to know that she's Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Our date nights and our chill nights, and I get a lot of his time.
My God.
Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. I might not hear from him.
You got him
see
on the
a lot.
Google Calendar. Send him a Google invite. Yeah.
I got,
I know somebody who had a Google Calendar for their polygamy. Yeah.
Oh my God. I wish. Well, he's not a polygamist. He's dating.
Yeah.
I mean, but
and my calendar I live by. If it's not on my calendar, it doesn't happen.
Right.
So yeah.
You must have money because I can't be a polygamist or dating because I don't have the money for
No,
it. I don't have the budget.
Well,
It's
that's
too many.
also one of the attributes.
Okay.
Is that they are also economically independent.
Okay.
At least
That's
equally yoked as me. So like earlier, I was getting and accumulating degrees. I was not dating people who also had degrees or were up on the upper tier. You didn't have to have degrees, but at least have a career where you're making a certain amount of money. I wasn't doing that. So I was dating hood rats, Mercedes, and Champagne. So I had to step my game up.
Why were you
To
dating?
Rosemary, Monique's, and Tiffany's. And so now, you know, that's one of the attributes. You got to have your own too. So that way we go out to date. You like we say, if you say, well, let's go on a date that night, you paying. If I say let's go on a date that night, I'm paying.
Okay.
But we discussed that, but I need you to be able to.
That's very modern of you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very like equal expectations.
Equity is everything right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Really is.
That's the E word.
I would never pay for a date if I was just dating a guy. To be
You would
fair.
not
No.
pay for a date.
No, probably not.
But what? Okay, what is that saying about? Do you want to be a kept woman?
Answer truthfully.
Yeah.
This is a
I
truth
don't know.
cast, not a lie
I
cast.
guess it's.
I
You know
can't
what?
see your personality want to be a kept woman.
No, I don't.
So
I don't.
You want
I
to see at
don't.
least to show this
Wait,
guy.
wait. I
don't
guess.
need
I
your
guess
money.
the first few dates, I would want him to pay.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah.
I'm very.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
very-
I guess that's what I meant more because I
Chivalry's
do.
not there with me.
Yeah, because I do feel like if a guy were to ask me out on a date and then we dated for a while,
Yeah.
like a little while, and then I started to ask him, I'm like, oh hey, like come to the. I guess I would pay. I
Yeah.
think I would just expect that I would
Yeah.
pay.
I pay everything.
Now that I'm older, babe,
Oh, now
not
that you're older, okay. I was about to say, Aurora and I moved in together pretty early in the relationship.
like 8 months in or
Like
something.
8 months in.
Dope.
We shared a bedroom, and I paid more than half the rent. And I'm like,
How's this happening?
and she had the
'Cause it was a
second
two-bedroom,
She had the
two-bathroom?
second bedroom was like her room with her stuff, and then she took
I would
my,
sleep in
And
his
your room
bed.
too.
and my room too. Yeah.
Well, because it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, and then we shared the master because we slept in the same bed, obviously, and then I just had the other room.
For all your stuff.
my-
Yeah.
all my stuff.
See, that's upper. You spoiled.
Yeah, I'm an only
Yeah.
child.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
a
only child,
I'm a
so I
girl.
know that attitude.
I'm a first generation.
yeah.
My mom was a single mom, so
Yeah.
I was her whole world.
Yep.
Yeah, I was spoiled. I'm entitled.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I take those liberties too. I'm a Leo and a single. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
adopted and all that. So yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I'm spoiled.
So I just expected it, and
You
that's
did,
not
you
fair,
did.
but it is what it is. And look at us now.
We're
You know,
great.
I
I
still
love it.
don't make enough money to cover my half. So
But he's married,
it work.
so it's all good. You put a
Yep.
ring on it.
it's all in the same
and,
pot.
Yeah, it's all the
Yep.
same. Yeah.
It's all
I
coming
tell him
from-
that.
And as long as it works for you,
Yeah.
everybody, as long as
Honestly,
it works
yeah.
for you, that's what works.
Does it work for you?
Yeah. I
Okay,
mean,
great.
it's working. Yeah.
He's still here.
This is where we
So
find
here,
out
He's
it's
doing a
not working.
podcast with y'all, but obviously it works.
Yeah.
This is our third time making
Who
a
paid for the
podcast.
equipment?
I mean, it came from my card, but we split.
You know
things
what?
Pretty well.
We only paid for some of it. Some of it was taken.
I love it.
That's the
And you
truth.
probably
Very
took
true.
it, so that's your half. That's
Yeah.
that's your
Oh, you know what?
input.
Drew took it.
I took it. Yeah.
Oh, well,
See,
you-
I did. I brought nothing but the idea.
That's privilege.
That's a good thing to
You
bring
were-
to the
you were
table.
the one that
Yeah.
was like, "We need to do this again," and I was like, "Oh, the last 2 times have been terrible."
Yeah, the first time
Let's-
we say this on almost every episode, but the first
We have to
time,
make sure, yeah.
everyone needs to know the first time we made a podcast, we made 7 episodes and we almost broke up. The second time we made a podcast, we recorded 1 episode, never edited it, never released it, and we almost got a divorce.
Whoa.
Yeah, it was that.
And now
try it
we're,
again,
we're
third time's the
doing
charm.
it. Yeah, now we're doing it 3 times the
I
charm.
like
Yep.
that. I
Yeah,
like that. Well,
so-
at least, like I said, it works for you guys.
Yep.
And you guys.
But I mean, we don't know if it's gonna work.
We're
We'll see. But let's bring it back to you. Enough about us. How did you meet these girls you're dating right now? How'd you meet?
I meet most of them either my girls that I seriously date online, IG or a dating app.
Oh, they're sliding
every
in your
once in a
DMs.
while. Every once in a while, I meet somebody at a show, but I don't like to meet them in that setting.
Yeah, tell us
because
why.
they expect Steph Sanders on stage to be Steph Sanders off stage.
Yep.
And when they don't, just awkward. So I'd rather to meet me and not know anything about me. Mm-hmm. And then it's, oh, yeah, you do comedy? Oh, I'll go to a little show. And then they're like, wait a minute, you do this.
Yeah.
So I like that.
So what do you put on your dating profile if you're meeting girls online and you don't want them to know that you do stand up or that part? So who are you?
Educator, real estate agent.
Okay, yeah, just a run of the mill,
Yeah, run-of-the-mill.
normal accountant. I'm an accountant.
Exactly.
Don't ask me.
Exactly.
I strip.
Yeah.
I am an accountant.
Yeah, entrepreneur, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
You put entrepreneur on your dating?
Sometimes.
Okay.
That either means so rich or DJ, which now you're both.
I'm not rich, but I'm a DJ.
I see entrepreneur on a dating website, and I think broke.
Unemployed.
Unemployed.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I think.
But whatever you're doing is clearly working for you, so...
You're getting 3 times as many matches.
I think it's an age group thing, though, too.
Okay.
So, like, young and putting entrepreneur, yeah, maybe so. But now, women my age look at my age group, and they be like, okay, he probably is an entrepreneur or whatever.
Okay, yeah, because you
pimp.
can't... Yeah.
Or a pimp.
And maybe they're looking for work.
Maybe they want some money.
Hey, they looking for some excitement.
We're not here to judge.
That's right.
So you meet these... people slide into your DMs.
Yes.
Do you ever have guys slide into your DMs?
I have had guys slide into my DMs.
I was just wondering that randomly. Yeah.
Guys will slide into everybody's DMs.
You know what's interesting is I've had guys, the guys that slide in my DMs are not guys that look typically like I would consider gay. Okay. They are like New York Yankee hats to the side, wearing pants sagging.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, okay. They be like, man, we really enjoyed your show and really just blah, blah, blah. And then they'll get to talking to me and then they'll bust out. And you ever thought about, dating alternatively? And I'm like, what's alternatively?
I am obsessed with your not understanding what some of these things mean.
Yeah.
Steph has a whole bit. What is it? What's the term?
Sapiosexual.
Sapiosexual.
Yeah.
Which is Steph has a whole bit about sapiosexuals
and pansexuals.
Yeah. And when he first said it on stage, I literally was like, what is sapios? I thought it was snakes too. I thought it was snakes until you said what it meant.
I thought like monkeys.
Yeah, you thought like see?
I had no idea until you explained it. I was like, that's interesting. Yeah. I wouldn't know what alternative meant either.
Yeah.
So what do you do when they
like, man, I don't like it. Everybody would get all excited. I just be like, man, I'm flattered, thank you, but I'm into women.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you never try it. Come on, I don't want to try it.
Yeah.
Some of them will push, and those are the ones I have to really get with. But the other ones are really respectful about it and move on about their business. But some like, you never tried me, and I don't want to try it. I kissed my dad enough. I'm good. That's not my thing.
Don't brag that you kissed your dad.
Yeah.
Don't brag. Come on.
Not my thing. I lied. I adopted that. But anyway, but yeah, and plus I got gay kids, so that makes I'm able to speak on it.
Yeah.
Talk about it. Talk, whatever about it. So.
And you're so supportive of your children.
Yes.
You're their biggest fan.
Yeah,
it's so sweet.
I am.
It really is. So right now you are dating.
Yes.
We are not locked down, but we are hoping that
dating with intention.
Dating with intention. Yes. Sorry. And then we're hoping that we get married.
Yes.
One day.
Yes.
Oh my gosh! Can I come to your wedding?
Yes.
Okay, great.
What?
Are you going to DJ your own wedding?
I was thinking if my wife cannot dance, I'm DJing my own wedding. If she can.
Oh, that's not a qualification?
No, not now. Not now. She at least got to be able to do the wobble, Cupid shuffle.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I need some work on the wobble myself. Okay, so what would make you decide that someone can handle your lifestyle? What's that conversation like?
I tell you. Right? But then you see it, and I need you to see your reaction to it. So, I can tell you all day. You'd be like, oh, yeah, I can deal with you. That's cool, because I do a lot. People will say, I'm busy, too.
Yeah.
Or I do a lot of things, too. Or I can understand, a lot of people in my line of work, I meet a lot of people. I have a lot of friends, or female friends, or male friends, whatever. And so, but they can tell me that, right? And say they agree, but I need to put them in a position, and then they see it. So I got to go to a show, and need to see how you act at a couple shows. Yep. I need to see you act with my friends. I got a crew, know.
Ideally, how would you want them to act? Like, if you're all at a show and you're doing your thing, where are they in the room, and what are they doing?
They can be anywhere in the room. I want them to first of all, act interested, ask questions, say, they don't really have to say, oh, you're so funny, but if they do, great. But if they don't, it's just like, act interested. Oh, cool. I never, that's good to see this side of the show, or whatever. Or if they're just like, oh, okay, yeah, you ready to go? It's like, you didn't act really interested in the thing. So just like if they took me to their function or job, and I'm not asking well, what do you guys do here, or making conversation with their people. I'm not showing interest. I'm just there. So I don't need you to be a warm body. I need you to be a warm mind too.
Ooh,
Yeah,
ooh, bars.
Do you think it's that you don't want them to be bored and uninterested, or is it something more personal to you?
Personal.
Like you want to.
I want them to be interested in me, in
Yes.
all of me, in all the things I do, just as I should be interested in all the things they do. Otherwise, it's just like, they're just dating me because of an aspect. Oh, he's Steph Sanders, he's a comedian. I just want to date a comedian. Or
Okay.
I want to date a real estate. Or I want to date a dude who's 5'6".
Yeah.
Or I want to, whatever.
Yeah.
I want to date a dude from Ohio. So I want them to date.
I want to date a dude from Ohio.
That's
That's a red flag.
Right.
Yeah. If I ever heard a girl say, I want to date a dude from Ohio, I'd be like, I'm going to leave.
I'm going to leave.
I'd be
Before
like,
you pull out your
I'm gonna
gun.
leave.
This
Right.
is
See you insane. Sorry, that got really dark.
This is
but-
this is a catfish who's trying to get credit
Yeah.
in Ohio.
Exactly,
Like, must be 5'6"
Right,
in
right.
Ohio, have a driver's license I can
right?
steal.
Social security number, American citizen.
And do comedy.
And do comedy.
Yes,
Because then you're probably dumb.
Yeah.
Scavenger hunt, I'm dead in the trunk.
So what if you were dating a girl and she was like doing her own thing and I guess what I'm trying to ask is what if she was there and she was like, I gotta go because I gotta go do my thing.
If she has to leave my thing?
Yeah, what if she's interested in what you do and is supportive of you, but maybe isn't a fan of comedy, but she's like, yeah, I love what you do, but I gotta go do my work.
Cool. I
you
mean,
know?
that's cool as long as you express
She
that,
doesn't
too.
come to shows. What if she doesn't come to shows and she's just like, I saw you perform. I think you're amazing. You're good at what you do. And I love what you do. I just am not a fan of comedy and I just want to go do my own thing.
Again, you're not a fan of comedy, but you're a fan of me. So
Okay.
I need you to that barrier, that wall got to go. So you got to, I'll come to your shows at, say for instance, I do a show every month at Punchline off the Change Comedy. So I'll come to those shows or I'll come to the important shows. I can't come to you. I'm going to go to the open mics with you right around town with you at Wednesday night, go to 3 rooms at a bowling alley.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I'll go to this, these important shows or, show some interest.
Okay.
In that, yeah.
Okay.
And compromise.
What are some things that you're going to lower your standards for?
Maybe.
What are some standards?
Yeah, what are some of the things you're looking for? Like you said a list of 10 things. What are some of the examples?
Yeah, and
so
some
for
things you're
instance,
gonna
she has
take
to
off.
be beautiful inside and out, kind.
Okay.
I want her to be financially stable. I put a lot of emphasis on women being smarter than men, and so even having a degree or not, if she's wise, has wisdom, gives great advice, and if she takes care of herself, hygiene is definitely important. If she can dress, she has to be able to dress, fashion sense, and she doesn't have to be like a gym rat, but she has to care. Like you at least got to have a conversation with me on the couch, like, "Oh, I need to lose some weight, or I need to go to." If you need, to lose
Why
some
are
weight.
you describing me
Yeah, I was
to a
like,
T?
I was like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm spoken for.
Aurora's wedding ring is
Well,
slowly sliding off.
I need you to clone yourself.
I'm like, I'm wise, college educated, I go to the gym. I just have no ass. That's where I'm lacking.
Yes, and that's my guy. She gotta have ass. You can have no
all right.
titties,
I'm off the
but you
table.
gotta have ass.
I'm off the table. I'm off the table because I slid off because I have no ass. I just slid right off the
that
table.
can't
I had to give up
happen.
on the ass thing. Yeah,
Ass.
I'm sorry. I
No,
fell
it's
in love
fair.
with
No,
the-
I do. Yeah.
I fell in love with the whole package,
That's
and
right.
that whole package happened to have been dropped on its butt.
Yeah.
and dented inward. Just,
I love it.
Oh
You're
man.
okay.
No, I
You're
know. I
okay.
know. I don't know what to do. I eat. Just goes to other places.
Well, you need to do lots more squats. I've heard that's what.
Steph, I am squatting.
squatting,
I am
lunging.
I'm lunging. I'm
Yeah.
squatting. I'm lifting. I'm walking up hills.
They got a big booty academy, and it's this like
I heard
gym
about
that
it.
gives
All right. I'll get the information after this.
Yeah,
We'll
the
keep
Booty
it. We'll
Academy.
keep you up to date on the
BBA.
podcast.
Yep.
Shout out to BBA.
We are getting questions on social media that we have to answer, and I really want your help answering this one. This is from Artie Valent. Oh my god,
Valenzuela.
I know. I just like it.
It's hard.
I'm so
It's a
bad.
lot
I'm
of-
so bad at names. Okay. I love you, Artie. We know who you are. I just am bad at saying your name. Artie Valenzuela. He's also a comedian.
Okay.
In Sacramento. Very good roast joke writer as well.
Yes.
You probably have.
Yeah.
He's in the scene. So Artie is asked in the Tom Holland Zendaya era. You know who those people are?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
I had to ask because you're old. So
That's just a bitch. See, that's disrespect.
Wow.
The disrespect.
We love you, Steph. I'm kidding. You're not that old.
You know, Tom Holland there without 90210. Go ahead.
We were just watching LeBron James break the scoring record, and you're like, yeah, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and you just knew everything about him. You're like, I watched LeBron when he was a little boy.
In high school with no facial hair.
Yeah, you're the one who said it. I watched LeBron when he was in high school.
Yeah,
like, oh, okay.
I felt like my dad at this point.
So, he asks, already asked, in the Tom Holland Zendaya era, short dudes dating tall women is becoming more mainstream.
Yeah.
How has height impacted your relationships? Before you answer this, how short are you?
5'6".
Okay. And you like to date taller
Yes.
women, bigger women.
Yes.
Okay. So
I've dated a WNBA player. She was 6'1". Shout out
woo!
Sacramento Monarch. Anyway, she was 6'1" without heels. I've
Okay.
dated 6'2". I've dated 6'5", 11". I typically date, but I'm typically their first short guy. But what gets them is the confidence. Like no short
Yep.
guy ever comes up to me, and
Yep.
I'm the first one that comes up to them with confidence. Like you need to see me.
Why? What's
Because
happening?
you know, a long time ago, I was watching in the days of hip hop was hot and first. Russell Simmons said, whenever I like dating models and tall girls because when I walk in the room, everybody's wondering who this guy is that has this girl. So they're like wondering. They look at her and be like, she's beautiful, but they're wondering who the guy is and what
Right.
made him special. So that's what I like. I like them to look in the room like, and then big guys that get mad, tall guys that get mad, like,
Yep.
he was just a little dude, you know. And I'm,
got that,
I'm
yeah.
winking at him like, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Now, is it like a...
Do you relate?
I mean, I know people are like, how? But like,
Yeah.
they're confused. They're like, are you guys together? Have you
Yeah.
ever gotten that where it's
Yes.
like, there's the
Yes.
confusion? Yeah.
Yes, all the time.
It's so frustrating
Yeah.
because like when we got married, we were getting the cake topper, and like nowadays they have every type of cake topper: 2 dudes, 2 women. So like we're trying to find the cake topper. We saw every type of cake topper except short guy, tall woman.
Yes.
Like literally, like society's like, no, they don't belong
It's
together.
shortism. They're
Yeah.
discriminating.
It's like they're like accepting
That's
of
the thing.
gay, they're accepting of
Yep.
interracial, but they do not accept short man,
It's
tall
shortism.
woman.
I'm telling
I
you.
did find one for $45 on Etsy. And it was a man on a stool kissing the bride. And
love
underneath it says, worth the climb.
I love it.
And that's so
That's
mean.
dope. That's dope. Hey,
And I bought that shit. And I put
embrace
it on our wedding
Embrace
cake.
it. Whatever it is, worth the climb.
It's great. I loved it. And like to me, it wasn't so much like for me, height doesn't matter whatsoever. It was just that Aurora was who she was. So I love that. But
Right.
for you, like you like the height. What percentage of women do you think you've dated that are taller versus shorter?
You
What do
would
think?
ask a numbers question.
70-30.
Okay.
Definitely.
So it's like
70-30.
it's definitely an attraction, but it's
Yeah.
not a deal breaker.
Yeah,
like-
because it's funny. But I've dated most of the women I've dated have been taller women. Most of the women I've been in relationship with have been my height or a little shorter, or even maybe an inch.
Like
taller.
serious relationships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's easier for them to listen to you versus the tall ones. You gotta,
Exactly. Yeah.
lift your chin up and,
Yeah.
and talk to them.
Well, to take me seriously in the long way, because most women I've dated that are tall, like I'll date you, but they're like, I ain't gonna be with you.
Damn.
That's
That their loss. Honestly, the short kings are underestimated.
We
Pun,
are.
pun intended.
yeah.
You
We
both
are.
hated that.
We are
hated it.
The
underestimated.
listeners are gonna love it.
Yeah, whatever. Don't laugh at that ever.
No, that's
So
cool.
do you ever feel weird with a tall girl though? Like obviously there's a want behind it. Like
the
you're
only time I feel weird with a tall girl is dancing.
okay. Yeah.
So
How
dancing.
How does
Like
it?
dancing, you can. I know what angle to get at, so it looks like I'm great at cosine and sine and calculus.
Okay.
I know what angle instead of way. But with slow dancing, there's no possible way not to look awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Because like you put your hands on their waist.
Yeah.
And then you're like looking up at
Yeah.
them.
And the other way is like if we're sitting at a bar stool or something, or we're sitting at a club and they're sitting on the side, I'm between their legs usually, not the other way around. So yeah.
See, and that's the thing is most short guys would be like, that's demasculating. Is the word demasculating? Emasculating?
Yeah.
I know how to speak English.
Yeah.
Emasculating, right? And then you two are like, nah, fuck that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Because that's toxic masculinity just talking right
is.
there.
Yep.
We just are confident in be ourselves and the rest take care of, whatever.
Yeah.
Because who made up that rule? Like who? That's what I'm saying. So like, I'm not gonna go off a rule that you just arbitrarily heard somewhere and passed down. You're not supposed to stand in front of no girl. Get out of here. Whatever.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
so refreshing.
It's-
Do you feel that way, or did you just like me because I'm hot?
I mean, yeah, I liked you because you were hot. For me, it didn't matter, and that's why, like, to me, it's so frustrating when people are like, "You guys are together." I'm like, "What's the problem with any of this? Like,
Yeah.
you're you, I'm me. Like, it never crosses my mind. Like, I mean, except for when I have to stand on my tippy toes to kiss you, or you put something on top of the microwave and I can't reach it. Like,
Hilarious.
Did you do that stuff?
But aesthetics matter to people, huh?
they
Yeah.
do.
Did you get on? Do you get on your tippy toes, kiss your tall girl?
No, I have to sit down or something.
You got the confidence to be like,
I
lean
just gotta
down,
come down
lean
to mine.
down.
Hey,
you
get
know.
on. Get
I
on
don't
over
have
here.
that
Get
with
this
Aurora
kiss.
yet.
Get
I
this
gotta-
sugar.
Sit in the chair.
I gotta learn. I gotta steal some tricks.
Yeah.
Just carry a stool around with you.
Right.
A step stool at all
Yeah.
times.
My worst, when I dated the NBA player, people would think we would go to eat in restaurants. They thought it was like her agent or
Yep.
her like sidekick.
And you're like, no, we fucking.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
put some respect on
Especially
it.
because like she was like, you don't mind her wear heels? Wear them, baby.
You like when they wear heels.
Yeah. But damn, let's go.
I
I want
told-
you to be you.
Yeah.
Drew told me I could never wear heels if I wanted to.
Never, ever,
Hilarious.
ever said that.
Don't lie to that man
I
right there.
literally have told her, wear whatever you want.
That's right.
Be
I
as tall
personally
as you
don't
want.
like it. You don't wear heels.
Yeah,
like
I
it.
personally don't like heels.
Yeah,
That's why I
yeah.
don't. People have asked me, does Drew care? And I'm like, Drew doesn't give a shit.
But you're
It's
getting
me.
more and more into the girly thing. I'm noticing it. Are you more into the Vanity Fair fashion?
Well,
Nova
I've
model?
always been that way. I've always been like into the way that I look. I think the pandemic really set me back because
Okay.
for a year and a half I went from like prepping for a wedding
Yeah.
and like being girly and doing makeup, hair, dressing, all that stuff, living in LA, living that life. And then I got married, and then 3 weeks later the world shut down.
Yeah.
And then I was in the house for a year and a half. I gained weight. I didn't do my hair. I didn't do my makeup. Where the fuck am I going? And so I had to like work my way out of
You had to be
that.
intentional about that.
Yeah, I had to be intentional
Yeah.
about it, and then like come back and be like, oh, this is who I was. This is who I
Right.
am. I've always been like a mix between like I like hair and makeup, but I also don't like to dress like super traditionally like girly, like tight
Yeah.
dresses and heels. I'm kind of like an in between. But I just like clothes. I just like to look good.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it.
as I'm wearing a hoodie and a t-shirt.
Hey, all that's sexy.
But I have my makeup
It's-
done, kind
That's
of.
the confidence. That's what matters.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of the times with the height thing, I've been the kind of person that's like, my guy has to be tall because I was always about aesthetics. And that I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, way wrong.
But society's made us that way, though. That's what we're about. Aesthetics, who looks good with who. How dare you date? Even like the race thing.
But it takes a very strong person to be like, that isn't what I want, and I'm gonna step against it because I'm very like influenced by what people think.
We
I
are.
was.
We are. That's
right?
human nature.
And I'm
Totally.
slowly getting out of that, obviously.
But my mom told me about the 3 F's. They not feeding, fucking, or financing you. Why care?
Wow, that's really say it again. Say it one more time.
The 3 F's. That they're not feeding, fucking, or financing you. Do not care.
You
Why
heard
do
it
you
here.
care?
You heard it.
The 3
That's
F's.
The clip.
that's what I wish someone would have told me.
Yeah.
Every day when I was younger, like
Yeah.
and my mom tried, but
Yeah.
I'm dumb. I wanted to be accepted by the Katies of my class.
Yeah. I did too. Want to be popular. Want to be
The
whatever.
Chrissies and the Katies, and I
Guess
hope they
what?
hear this podcast.
All
Why
these
not?
people- and all those people fat now on Facebook.
No, they're actually all
Ball
Chrissy's like
models and-
yeah,
yeah.
Chrissy's like a fitness influencer, and
Is she happy?
she seemed really happy.
Seems happy.
Yeah, she
Probably
seemed.
Is she
not.
really-
single?
No,
Oh, okay.
she has kids. She's living a really good life, actually. So is Katie.
She might be. You don't know that though.
Yeah.
It's the other thing
You're right,
I'm
you're right,
saying.
you're right,
People
right.
can
She
be
could be
miserable
miserable.
and
She
look
could
good.
lunch her life. She's like, Aurora's traveling fucking country doing comedy.
Yeah.
Married another
And
comedian
everyone that's
and has no
listening-
kids right now.
Yeah.
They could want that. 'cause
Everyone
she's in
that's listening, my life
she's in a
is
soccer
perfect.
Yes.
Especially
Yes,
if you're
it is.
Chrissy or Katie, my life is perfect.
in a minivan.
We do want to talk about some comedy. Obviously, we could talk about your dating life and
Forever.
ours forever. It's so interesting.
That's right.
But comedy, is what brings you here, why we know you, what we love about you the most. So the biggest thing is we were just talking about height, and you are on a comedy tour that you created that is known as the Barely Tall Enough Tour.
The BTE, baby!
Let's go.
Yeah.
So who's the tallest in that show? Let's start with that.
Kente Scott is the tallest.
Okay, how tall?
He's 5'8".
Okay.
It's so cute that you guys say how tall.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know,
how short.
And you know what? Just forget, I loved you until that comment right there. It's all relative to us. Okay?
It's all out of love.
There's even the tallest hobbit. So
Okay.
remember that. Always remember
No,
that.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
So barely tall enough, 5'8" and below.
Okay.
How'd you come up with that?
At the time, everybody was basically in comedy. You have to set yourself apart, right? Because there's a lot of comedians, a lot of funny people, and so we're like, how can we set ourselves apart? We always hang. We're all together. And at the time, Kente wasn't there. It was everybody. We were 5'6" and under. Everybody was 5'6" and under.
Oh wow.
5'7" and under. And so we said, I said we need to call ourselves the Barely Tall Enough Tour. And everybody laughed, and we thought it was silly. But then later on the night, it was like, that's actually a good idea. And we had some tall people.
It's such a good idea.
Tall people were like, yeah, that's a great idea. I'm mad I can't be
so
on it.
funny.
And so,
Yes. I thought the origin story was going to be like, you guys were all hanging out in a green room, and then a light bulb went out, and you guys were like, someone needs to change the light bulb. And then
barely tall enough.
Yeah.
you guys were reaching, you were just barely tall enough to change that light bulb. And we're like, we're barely tall enough.
Almost in front of the Laugh Factory, Sunset Avenue in LA.
Oh,
That's
really?
where this occurred.
Oh,
funny.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
We just got done with Chocolate Sunday show, and we thought of it. Yeah.
That's
God, I
so
love
cool.
chocolate sundaes. That is super cool that you guys did that. I mean, what a great idea.
Yeah.
And where have you guys toured, and how long has this been going on?
So that was we did from there. We did like 8 cities, and this was all back east in Midwest: Chicago, Ohio, Milwaukee, Indianapolis, Detroit, and then we came in Sacramento, California, and taped 3 shows. Did a DVD. At the time, DVDs were hot.
Okay.
I remember
That
those
was a long
days.
time ago. Remember DVDs? And then we did a DVD, and it was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm curious about who your target market is, or who shows up. Do we get a bunch of short kings? Do we get tall women? Is it just a general kind of crowd?
People who are like, really, it's funny. You get a lot of, and that was kind of the impetus. Also, was like tall women that think cute short guys are cute. Short guys are cute.
Yeah.
I wanted them in the show.
Yep.
And so they'll be like, adorable, 5, 6. These guys got to be cute. And so I know we're gonna get a lot of women.
Yep.
A lot of thick, cute girls. Shout out to my thick in the waist, cute in the face. And then tall women who thought short guys were adorable.
I put good money on it.
Yeah.
Before you
Yeah, that's
showed
what
up.
we
I was
did.
like, I guarantee he did it. So
Yeah.
a bunch of tall women would show up, and
Ladies'
then
night
boom.
out.
Yep.
Exactly. That's what we wanted.
Yeah, we're non-threatening.
Yep.
You can
I
take us
don't
home.
know. I've never met a tall girl that's like, oh, I love dating short guys.
I meet them all the time.
I guess I've met one. I met one in college.
And remember, I didn't say dating. I said
Right,
think
right.
we're adorable.
Yeah, and
So there's a lot of women that think that Snow White thought the Doors was adorable. She really didn't want to date them.
no, Steph.
But she liked them. They were adorable. Remember that? She
Oh
was
no!
True.
But then she married
Yeah.
a tall.
But she married
Rich
Prince.
Prince,
But
yeah.
she thought they were adorable.
Oh,
I mean,
She went to that
you
show.
think she got?
still get to
you
hang.
think she
You
got
still
with
get
some
to
of
hang.
those dwarfs? You think she got with some of those dwarfs?
Well, they might have got with her, and she not know
well,
it.
hands.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Because she did pass out for a minute there.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh
Yep.
no! That is the tragic
Grumpy
side of
and bashful
Disney.
got on it.
Like they knew she would wake up to true love. So what if they each were like, "What if I'm her true love?" Like,
This is
we gotta-
getting weird.
That's right.
I don't
We're
like
Disney.
it.
Oh, you take a leg apiece.
I'm so sorry, Disney.
Let's move before Disney sues us. So you're on the road. You're
Yes.
touring. You're doing a ton of
Yes.
shows. When you're dating somebody, what's the longest you're able to really be out on the road without you missing them or without them, getting upset with it? Like, is there
2 weeks.
2 weeks? Okay.
How long? What's the longest amount of time you've been on the road and not been home?
And straight? Not been home?
Straight. Yeah.
Almost 6 months.
You
That's-
you left your home and then you didn't come back until 6 months
about
later.
5.5 months. And that was it. A combined international and domestic tour.
This is why we're talking about love and comedy
Yeah.
because it's like the dream when you start stand up, you have this idea of what your life it could be like, and you're like, being on the road would be so fun and glamorous, and it's a lifestyle. It's like you're chasing that that fun of like what's the next destination, the new crowd, like everything, and also you want to make a lot of people laugh, right?
Yes.
That's part of it.
It
is part of it.
But
that's part of it. But then you are like, when you get into it, you get older. You're like, I want companionship.
Yeah.
But then you could be gone for 6 months. I know comics who have been gone for 8 to a year.
Yeah.
So how do you plan for that, and how do you explain that to somebody?
Well, I mean, you got to get them ready and tell them, and then
you got to groom them.
Now at this age, I would make provisions. So, like for instance, you may not be able to come to the international leg of that tour, right? But when I come back domestically, meet me in Minnesota or wherever I'm going, because you got to make compromises. Plus, the more you're on the road, the older it gets. It becomes like a job. So first it's exciting, it's great, like you said, right? Now it's like a job. I got to go to work.
So now you're doing 2 weeks max. You're like, 2 weeks is the max I'll do right now.
Yeah, 2 or 3 weeks. Yeah,
2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, but then I usually have them come to one of those weeks or whatever.
Especially if it's a cool destination.
Yeah. Somewhere they haven't been, and somewhere that's cool because I got a foodie place or whatever. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Steph is a foodie. We forgot to talk about.
You.
Yeah.
So cool.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that about
Really?
you. I love like Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives is my favorite show.
I love that show.
And just trying all the food.
Somebody Feed Phil. Shout out. That's one of my favorite shows. Chef's Table.
I've never seen that.
Oh my God.
I saw a couple
Somebody
Chef's
Feed
Table.
Phil, Chef's Table. I can name shows forever.
That was another podcast idea that we had back in the day.
Oh yeah.
To try recipes from
Guys Grocery Games. Mm-hmm. They did the recipes we were going to try to do our own.
Yeah, we were going to try and do our own and record it and duplicate it at home and see if it was actually good. And we were like, let's just try and stay married for another month,
That'd be a good one.
Instead. But oh my God, I can't imagine being on the road for 6 months at like this age. Even at like, I'm 31. I don't want to be gone for 6 months.
No.
It's a daunting task. It probably would just be really uncomfortable having to change hotels and travel, and then I'd be homesick.
Then you got to wash clothes. You have to actually do laundry.
Oh my God! How did you wash your underwear?
Yeah, so you think it's actually doing laundry
laundromats and stuff,
or you're having a hotel do it or somebody do it or whatever.
I never thought about that. Yeah,
you got a lot of things you don't think about.
What's your regular diet? You have like no sense of like home cooked food.
And that's exactly so. Right then you're eating, and it's only so many fine restaurants you're gonna eat at because that messes your money up, right?
Yeah.
When you're eating like the same bad foods, your diet is messed up. When you come back, it's like, let me clean out.
Oh my God.
So
Yep.
And then how do you work out?
Yeah, so like in that time period, maybe once, twice a month.
Unacceptable.
I can't.
Unsteady diet, no exercise, not home.
Some hotels have gyms, not all.
You're washing your underwear in the sink.
Not the affordable ones.
Yeah.
You're welcome to the life of a comedian, working comedian.
You're washing your underwear in the sink.
Exactly.
I guess it's the life
it's
we
not all
still
glamorous, but
I want to get on the road when I can like afford to have like a manager and agent. You know,
good luck with that.
Yeah, I'm like, you're looking at Steph like, Steph just did it wrong.
I'm trying to be like LeBron tonight and like be the greatest of all time.
But you know what? Those are the people. So that a lot of the internet sensations, they don't want they get to do that. Because think about it, a Kevin on Stage or a Ha Davis or like the guy that's coming out insane with the Wayne guy, Wayne. Whatever do anyway.
Oh yeah, Country Wayne.
Yeah. So they're already millionaires and money. So when they go on the road now, they get on the road, they can do that.
That's a good point.
They can fly people out to see him.
They have G4s and stuff like that.
They're so rich, influencer.
Well, we need you to entrepreneur it up, Steph. We're waiting. We're all waiting for this.
That is not my audience. Yeah. I've tried it. I'll tell you right now. I've tried it. I'm like, this guy. Hey, that ain't my gift. I don't even want to do that.
I am obsessed with this idea of you becoming a millionaire from comedy or DJing.
I would love to do that. I'm a millionaire from something, anything.
Well, let's just speak it out into existence.
Speaking into existence. Thank you.
Real estate.
Do, re, mi, fa, la, sa, ti, do. Yeah, all that. I like that.
Oh my God, next he's going to be a singer. Well, you did rap.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Can you list
everything.
all the things? Okay, let's see.
DJ Chili S. Yeah, that's right.
Chili S?
Chili S, that's my DJ name.
DJ Chili S.
DJ Chili S.
DJ Chili S on the ones and
S,
twos.
S,
Is
S.
that right?
Yeah, right. That's right. The echo S. S. S.
Wait, do
S.
it. Do it.
DJ Chili S. 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 S.
All right.
That sounded good.
Yeah.
That was like, it had the bass. It sounded like I was tuning into like a radio station.
Exactly. See?
Yeah.
I forgot where I was for a second.
I know.
got
I
so,
was like waiting for the beat to drop.
I was ready.
Okay, Steph, we are going to play a game called Pocketed Premises. Did you do your homework?
I think I can think of something.
Okay, so Pocketed Premises.
Pocketed punchlines.
God
Aurora calls it premises because that's what she wrote. I'm like, premises could be like
Why
the
do I
premises.
keep doing that?
I don't know, because it was the first one.
Oh my gosh.
I like
I'm
pocketed punchlines.
having flashbacks to when I hosted a showcase at SF Punch.
Oh no.
And I got every single person's name wrong.
Hilarious.
Every single I couldn't remember. I either couldn't remember it, or I couldn't pronounce it, or I couldn't read my handwriting. And every single it was the first 5 comics on the. I was like, I can't. I would look at my hand and be like, next coming to stage is. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. You know, they still are.
He's funny.
Yeah.
He
There you
is
go.
funny.
Here he is. He's coming up.
They are funny.
They are funny, yeah. Just in case, yeah.
Oh
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Pocketed punchlines. All
There
right,
we
so
Pocketed punchline.
do it, DJ.
DJ Chili S.
Do pocketed punchlines.
Pocketed punchlines. Lines.
All right, let's
You like
do
that,
it.
huh?
I like it. We should have had you do the intro. Okay, here's the game, everybody. Find a super old note or joke, premise, super old 1 to 3 liner that you wrote in your old notes in your phone or something.
Right.
Preferably something you forgot existed.
Yeah.
And tell us what it was, why you wrote it, where you were going with it, anything about it.
Yeah.
All right.
The worse, the better.
I can think of so when I wrote, I was during COVID, and I said, I hate when people die in my age group now because people look at you funny, and when they ask you how you're doing, they stop you, and when you say fine, they're like, no, how are you doing really? And it felt weird to me because I realized I'm in an age group where people are dying from natural causes. And,
Oh no.
yeah, and I'm like, I'm used to somebody getting shot and stabbed, but dying natural causes, and they're like, how you doing, Steph? You feeling all right?
Checking in.
Prostate check.
Have you got your eyes checked?
And it's yeah.
That's funny.
Steph.
My other one was you love somebody until you live with them, and you live with somebody and you realize
Get your hand off me, Drew. Get your hands off.
a few women until I live with them because I realize they sleep with their eyes open or they have sleep apnea or fall asleep.
Okay. Again,
Again,
stop.
describing literally.
Okay, stop describing me.
Yeah, they sleep with a mouth guard. You're like, a TMJ.
I don't have a mouth guard because
so-
I lost it.
Yeah, see,
That's funny.
yeah.
There's Aurora the other
And
night.
they have no eyebrows. Well, go ahead.
I have eyebrows.
She does.
I have
Those are really
eyebrows.
hers.
I was messing with an Asian girl, and I didn't know what eyebrows were drawn on. And she took
What
her
are-
mask, took it off at night, and I was like, whoa.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Just a different. It
She's
doesn't
like a
even
Muppet.
yeah. Oh shit. Shit. What is a deal breaker for you when you move in with a girl? And what would she do that's
Yeah.
like, oh no.
You know what? Probably hair in the sink. I can't do hair in the sink.
Hair in the sink.
Yeah, hair in the sink, hair anywhere. Like
Like
hair.
in the shower, just all
Yeah,
over.
I can't do it. I can't do it. So my sister's out there.
I'm sitting here and
lot of
feeling
that weed.
so
So,
much shame.
Yeah.
Aurora, that's, yeah,
Yeah.
it's everywhere.
Yeah.
I even
You
got-
can't have it all, Steph.
You can't
Okay?
have
Hey,
it all.
I'm just you asked
Aurora's
me.
the total package besides an ass, and she puts her
Yeah,
hair
you asked
everywhere
me,
in this
I
house.
just can't
Do you
that.
see my hair? Do you not like hair everywhere because you don't have hair on your head?
It's like no.
Shots
look, if the
fired.
hair. I don't mind. No, let me caveat. I don't mind if the hair falls. Clean it up.
But I can't walk around the house and pick up.
No, not like on the floor. I'm talking about really the sink, common
Sink,
areas.
shower.
The sink, shower, toilet.
I don't have time for that.
Get the hair up.
I can't.
See that, and it goes into hygiene and cleanliness, and I can't. I'm
Well,
OCD.
I don't leave clumps. I
That's
put it
not
in the
bad.
trash, but when I take a shower, I clump it and I put it on the wall.
And leave it there?
Grabs a handful and
Sometimes
slaps
I
on the
leave
wall
it 'cause
sometimes,
I forget.
Like spaghetti, like seeing if it sticks on the wall. She
Word.
just slaps it on there with the.
But
my
but sometimes I forget. Most of the time,
You forget your hair on the wall.
Yeah.
Say that sentence again.
Sometimes I forget
my
hair
on the shower wall.
Yes. Sometimes I
Wow.
forget because I'm like in a rush or whatever, or I'm high, and then
I was gonna say.
yeah.
Yeah.
But most of the time, when I get out of the shower, I grab a tissue and I wipe it and I
Yeah.
throw it in the trash.
I can see that. What I'm saying. I can deal with that.
Yeah, and then if it's in the sink, if there is a piece of my hair in the sink, I didn't know it was there.
Yeah.
If I see a piece of my hair in the
That's
sink,
true.
I pick it up and throw it away.
Okay.
Yeah.
But if it's there, I didn't know. Someone just needs to tell me.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, I didn't. I'll pick it up. You
Yeah.
know, I have very good hygiene.
That's wonderful. I hope so.
All of our guests
for the
who have
purposes
been
of this
here, yeah.
podcast and millions are listening to, I hope you have good hygiene.
I mean,
Yeah.
everybody who's been to our house so far, they're like, "Wow, this is cozy." This
Oh
is
my
nice."
God!
Like,
Speaking of hygiene, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. Okay, what is your thoughts on washing with a washcloth or a loofah?
Gotta be a loofah.
But every time you take a shower.
Yes.
Okay.
So the washcloth you use to wash your face, maybe,
Hmm.
right? In the mornings I wipe my, but in a loofah in the shower, you got to do the shower.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And when I'm on the road,
Can you tell
I
my
take
white husband?
10 or 15 with me because I use different. If I go to different hotels, I don't take the loofah with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why? Because it's
'Cause I'm-
wet and you don't want to put it in your bag.
Because that's disgusting to me. I'm just gonna leave it there. Mamacita get it, whatever that is,
Okay.
and then go from there.
Okay. So, can you tell my white husband that he needs to use a loofah every time he showers,
What is he?
please?
A washcloth?
He has a question for you, babe.
A hand?
yeah, you just a dermatologist.
That's my
Dermatologists are like, you just you wash your hands like this, so why not if you're actually scrubbing your arms, your legs, everything.
You got,
I mean, when I wash my face, I'm using hands, like cleaning, like.
no, because you got to scrub your booty. You got to do all of that, man. You got to scrub the orifices and everything.
Because
the
you
soap
have
that
pores
takes
on
it.
your skin,
The
and
soap takes it.
no, the soap doesn't take
The
it.
soap doesn't take
It
it. No.
leaves
and your
it-
hand doesn't have what it needs to have on it. Otherwise,
Yeah.
your hand would just, they wouldn't make washcloths.
It
and
leaves
loofahs.
a film of like a layer of like dirt and bacteria that isn't harmful, but over time, that's what causes like the smell.
See, and you would have said like washcloth, I would have still been like, you got to use a loofah. But at least you're doing something. But a hand?
Yeah. I mean, loofah's also like you're replacing yours a lot.
Yes.
If you're not replacing enough, that's holding bacteria.
I bought
dead
a
skin
pack
Yeah.
of more than one to
Yeah.
replace.
No, but you're like using
Every
a
30
lot.
days. Replacing one of your. and
Yeah,
your-
we can
at
do that.
home. And
Yeah.
then on the road every day. Every hotel.
Yeah,
See,
you're learning a lot.
Yeah.
I'm so
We
proud
all
of
are.
you.
We
Yeah.
all are.
Yeah. I'm very proud of you. Okay, wait. So
They
you
got gloves too. So I got some gloves. So they call this
Oh, yes!
exfoliation gloves.
yes,
And I have
yes.
a pair of those. And you might want to use those.
Those are really good. If you
Okay.
like using your hands, you could
Yeah.
use just
I
use
got
the gloves.
exfoliation gloves. And
oh,
the
I thought you
body-
meant like you put them on your hands to like wash your hands or something.
No,
No.
you put them on your hands
Okay.
and you wash your body with them.
Okay.
And then you take them off and hang them on
into
it.
Yeah.
If it doesn't cling.
Oh my
as
God,
much.
compromise stuff.
Yep.
You're gonna get married in no time.
In no time.
Are you gonna bring?
Where she at? Where she at? Eric Benet, Spend My Life is gonna be our wedding song, so you gotta like that song.
Are you gonna bring any of these jokes to stage?
Maybe.
I like the one where when you were
People
younger,
dying.
people used to get shot and stabbed
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
now that you're older, they're dying
dying
from
from
natural.
Yeah, when it's
And
like-
the wording "natural causes" is so funny.
Yeah.
I
knew
love
it
that.
from Keith Sweat.
What was the other joke? What was the other joke? You had the old one and then
the one that you love somebody until you live with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, that one has legs.
Mm-hmm.
It's not as funny yet.
Yeah. Okay.
I think.
You said old ones. I haven't.
No, I
even,
know but that's why we're
That's
discussing
that's
it. Yeah.
the goal. Like
I need it.
finding the ones where we're like, hey, that's.
I need to put some more legs to it.
Yeah. But because it is, the hair is a thing. We need to find what else would be a deal breaker. Let's find something unique. I think
Snoring.
everyone snores.
Maybe
Who
loud
doesn't?
snore? I don't snore.
You don't
I
snore.
don't snore unless I'm incredibly drunk. And
So you
being
sleep
incredibly
with your
drunk
eyes
twice a year.
closed.
Yes.
You sleep with
course.
your eyes closed.
Of course.
And you don't snore.
I'm from this planet. I don't snore.
Yeah. Aurora the other night, because she has sleep
I don't
apnea,
understand how you
she has
sleep like that.
everything. She literally woke me up, like startled me awake. She was like, "Do you hear that?" I was like, "What?" And then she was like, "It's the pop filter, blah, blah, blah." And she was like sleep talking to me, woke me up, and then she said, "It's pop filter," and then just laid back down, instantly started snoring, and then farted. All in one.
Okay, you didn't have to throw in the last
in
bit
one.
of
I'm being honest.
information,
This
okay?
is
You
a
didn't need to
truth
tell
cast,
everybody.
Not a lie cast.
Do your fart smell like lavender or
Yes, they do.
Honestly, they don't usually smell like anything.
porcupine pussy?
How many
I mean,
porcupine pussies have you smelled in your...
Well, you know,
Quite a
maybe
few.
one or two. Yeah,
Yeah.
from the Midwest, porcupine pussy. Was
I
quite
think-
popular.
It's just not his favorite. They're too short.
Yeah. I
If
like
there was a
that.
6 foot tall porcupine.
Now you
oh.
talking about giraffe pussy? Yeah, that
hey.
smells like giraffe pussy. Or ostrich pussy.
With that big old ass. That
big
makes
old
sense.
ass.
There you
Yeah.
go.
What?
Tall
You
and
ever
an
seen
ass.
thighs on an ostrich too?
Ooh. Now we're getting into some other kind of sexual shit that I don't know the name of.
Dyspharmia.
Is that what it is? Dyspharmia.
Heterosexual.
We're gonna
That'd
go
be
with
wings.
it. We're gonna go with it.
Yeah, that sounds good to
We're
me.
gonna go with it.
Okay, so yeah, apparently that happened. But look, you know what? You know what? I did that. That happened. And you know what should have been the reaction? Aurora is clearly stressed. She is too much on her
Stressed about this podcast.
She has too much on her plate. You know what? As her husband, I should do something to help her de-stress. But
He already
instead,
pays more than half the rent. We already went through this. He already pays the bills. All this equipment is on his. And he took the rest of the equipment.
Yep.
So what else
much.
do you need this man to do? He deals with your hair on the walls. Do I need to continue? You
We need
fart
stuff
in your
every.
sleep. That
we need
is
stuff every
I
week.
You know how
can't believe you
animalistic.
said I farted
You
in
know how
my
gangster you got to be to fart in your sleep and stay in the bed.
She did
He
not.
stayed in with you,
Yeah.
Because he was tired. He had no
and he
other
didn't even
place.
hold his breath or anything. He was like, "I'm taking it. I'm
I just
taking
rolled
it."
over.
Because
It's
my
like,
farts don't smell like anything usually.
usually.
They're just like air. It's just like air. You know, I'm vegan.
That's right. You're vegan.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's just
Smell
like
potato
fruit.
pussy.
yeah.
That's what it's about.
What kind of pussy?
Potato pussy. Mrs. Potato Pussy.
It's like pineapple pussy, which is the best kind.
Best kind, right?
Yeah.
It
Best
is.
kind.
Yeah. I mean, I've been told.
Me
I don't.
too.
I haven't.
Me too.
Yeah, I haven't
Me too.
experienced
Yeah,
it.
I saw a YouTube video on it.
Okay,
Morgan
that
Freeman did a special on pineapple pussy. I saw it.
pineapple pussy. We have a surprise. We're gonna do this to
every
everybody.
episode.
All right.
It is time for Steph Sanders to meet our podcast mascot. This is our podcast mascot. It is Paul Conyers.
Yes.
And now I have to tell the story. So we have this photo of Paul Conyers standing in a superhero man position with his signature that says, go ahead and read it for us.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
We went to the Laughs Unlimited holiday party that they throw
Yeah.
every year for comedians, and I was lucky enough to
win
pull
that.
to. We did a gift exchange. You want to
Yep.
explain it? You do a good job.
Yeah, it was a sock exchange. So you wrap up a gift in a pair of socks, and then people pick a pair of socks, and that's their present. And
That was wrapped in a pair of
it
socks.
was
So I was talking to
rolled it
Paul-
up,
yeah.
stuffed it into a sock.
I was talking to Paul casually, and I literally in the conversation with him was like, I hope I pick something good. I hope I get a good gift. And then I go over and I pick up the sock, and Paul is already out with his phone recording me. I had no idea because I was like, oh my God, what's my gift? He's like, open it. And I'm like opening it up. It's a rolled up photo of
Hilarious.
him. And he just starts laughing, and I'm just like crying laughing. It's hilarious. I was like, you have no idea what you just started.
Wow.
So he has no idea
That he's the mascot.
that he is the mascot for the podcast. But he's going to find out.
Paul's married, though, right? So
Paul's
he got
married.
Love. Okay.
Yeah, no, this is
I
all.
was gonna say it can't be.
He's
It
got
don't work
love.
unless he has love.
Oh yeah, no, this.
Love
Right.
and comedy.
He has
podcast.
a
Yeah.
woman who supports his comedy
Wow,
dreams and
that's
his
nice.
travels.
Oh yeah,
And-
Paul's doing great.
Yeah.
And he's a great guy. He like totally
he is a good
deserves
guy.
it. But thank you so
I
much,
don't like
Paul.
because he's tall, but he's a good guy.
Right. Yeah,
How
that
tall
was
is
kind
Paul?
of triggering. 6'7".
Oh my
really tall.
God, how disrespectful of me to do a Short
know,
King
I know.
episode
He's
and then be
really
like,
tall, too.
look at
Our
this
mascot is this
He's a
tall,
guy.
sexy.
Goliath.
I thought you were gonna pull out like Kevin Hart or A midget from the Universal Soul Circus.
No, it's Paul Conyers, a very tall, attractive,
love you,
white,
Paul.
straight man.
I love you, Paul. Have fun on the Carnival Cruise Line right now.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that,
Paul,
and I
yeah.
saw that he just did a video, like a Vibe video of him explaining his trip on Carnival,
So
and I was
funny.
like, "You motherfucker just copied me," but I still love you, Paul.
Yeah.
It's just the trend right now.
Is it the trend?
It
It
is.
Is it the
It
trend?
The Haitian is coming out.
You get
Because I just feel like in the comedy community, I did it first in the
Oh, okay.
Sacramento Bay Area, and
Yeah.
then Paul did it, and he did a better job than me, and I'm bitter about it.
Well,
How
you're the
dare you?
pioneer. You're the pioneer.
How
You're
dare
There
you,
you go.
Paul, do the same video as me and then
Right.
be better at it? I'm
Right.
upset. No, we love Paul, but
do.
also fuck you. And thank you so much for the picture, right?
yes.
So, any
That's-
last words
that's
for
wonderful.
Paul?
No. I hope you shrink, lose your kneecaps. But whatever, Paul.
Thanks, Paul. You're the best.
All right, we could sit here and talk all night, all day.
We basically have, honestly.
we have.
We watched LeBron be
Shouts out to
record.
LeBron James! Yeah!
Greatest of all time.
Ohio's finest.
But unfortunately, we do have to say goodbye. So, for our listeners and viewers, where can they find Steph Sanders?
They are everywhere. I am Steph Sanders everywhere. I am Steph, Steph Sanders on every platform, everywhere. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I am Steph Sanders. On Facebook, though, Stefan Sanders. You can do Steph Sanders on there, too, but that's my comedy page. But come see me, Stefan, Stephan Sanders on Facebook. Perfect. Word.
He is, in fact, Steph Sanders. I can confirm.
Yes.
So go follow him and go see him live. You're still touring?
Yes.
You're still touring the Barely Tall Enough tour?
Yes.
Okay.
We're back on the road here beginning of April.
Okay, great. This
Yeah.
will come out before then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, to all of our hundreds and millions of listeners that we'll have by
That's
then.
right. Hundreds of millions put it on Barely Tall Enough BTE tour.
Yes.
And you'll see us.
If you are a tall lady and you have a fat ass,
Yeah.
a strong mind,
And a career.
and a big heart,
Yeah. And you know Jesus. If you know Jesus.
and you know Jesus,
And you
know
don't
Jesus.
put your hair in the
You don't
sink.
put your hair.
And you don't put your hair-
clean your hair up.
sleep with your eyes closed.
Yep.
And do not just breathe normal, bitch. All right. and we got a man for you. Okay.
And
So
no weird food allergies.
Oh yeah, no,
No.
absolutely no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't be vegan.
And no toes that look like knuckles. We're good.
Why are you constantly describing me? I'm so annoyed by it. Thank you so much for being on our podcast, Steph.
Thank you for having me.
It's always so good hanging out
I'm
with
excited.
you. I miss you.
I love doing people I like.
Aww.
I don't do these with people I don't. Yeah.
I really appreciate it because
Yeah.
you are a very,
love you.
very busy man.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
it's good when we get to see you. And we got to see you like twice within
Within a
2
couple
weeks
days.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what a
been
good
fun.
time. Yeah. So yeah, go check out Steph Sanders on his Barely Tall Enough tour and at the Sacramento Punchline for Off to Change once a
Yes.
month,
Once a month.
comedy
Off to
showcase.
Change comedy show.
It is always lit. I
Yes.
haven't been to one where the crowd isn't like off to change.
Yes.
Ah, get it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Uncle Marvin will be proud.
Please subscribe, share, follow, and thumbs up this episode. Follow us on all the socials at The Love and Comedy Podcast. One more time, The Love and Comedy Podcast. Do it in your DJ voice.
The Love and Comedy Podcast.
Ooh,
The
we love it.
Love and Comedy Podcast.
We put out episodes every Thursday, so we'll see you then.
Yeah, tune in, subscribe. You'll see everything. And we want to hear from you. So contact us on social media. Send us your questions. We're going to have a ton of comedians, a ton of lovers. That sounds...
Yeah, that
that sounds
sounded
like
weird.
Steph's
I
life.
mean,
we have a ton of
Yeah.
lovers.
Yeah.
We're going to have a ton of people on this podcast, and we want to ask the questions that you want to hear answered. So please send them to us. They can be about dating, comedy, or both, and we'll ask these wonderful guests that we have.
Yes. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Thanks so
Any
much.
last thoughts?
Nah, man, I'm just glad y'all got love and comedy. Yeah.
Yeah.
We trying to be like y'all. Most
Yeah.
interesting man alive. That is me. So anyway.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Au revoir.
Peace.
Bye.